Okay, I'm set up. I am ready. And just like that, it's done. How about that? Obviously, I'm heavily medicated right now, but I feel pretty damn good. Nothing like when I had my hysterectomy and they took everything out vaginally. That was a whole different circus. This was all laparoscopic. We're gonna go pick up my pain medicine, get situated. I am finishing my orange soda. Absolute necessity after surgery or babies or anything like that. My throat obviously is still quite sore, but that's, you know, you get a tube down your throat. That's just the way it is. That'll ease up and go away. Man, the kids should be with my mother-in-law. What was I saying? We're gonna go get our meds. I'm gonna finish my orange soda, and then we'll talk about all of it. I even have some pictures.
Basketball years are like dog years. We're gonna do this.
It hurts.
We actually gotta do this now.
A lot.
And how much money will you pay him?
We're watching a movie. I think it's called Hustle.
But you say he was great. For great, you pay him.
I took a Percocet and Colace.
And how much is the minimum?
It hurts. The kids are with their grandma, thankfully, and they're having a wonderful time. James is here with me, and he got me ice cream. And it was yummy. My throat hurts from the tube that they had to have down my throat, of course, when, you know, under general anesthesia. So I'm going to give this sore throat spray a try. Hopefully it like numbs it or decreases the agitation. Getting your guts worked on and stuff like that is only, you know, part of the equation, the pain from that. But, you know, there's other stuff. There's plenty of other things that need to be considered, like your sore throat. Be aware and be ready for those, and have lots of good pillows. Also, make sure you walk. That's what I've been doing, taking kind of laps here inside the house. Nothing crazy. My biggest restriction was not lifting things, but walking is absolutely important. Feeling pretty good this evening. The throat spray definitely helps with this dry throat from the tube being taken out, or, well, just from having the tube in my throat. Oh, my, and look who came to join me. Kitty! And then I scared her. Sorry, kitty. I figure before this dose of pain medicine wears off, I'd come and sit out in the garden. Plus, I need to water the plants. So, yeah, feeling pretty good. I have to be very careful. I was telling my husband that because of the Percocet, that's the pain medication, my foot, that is still very much in a healing phase, doesn't hurt. So I need to be careful because, you know, the pain's not there to remind me. But I'm not doing much. I've been doing a few laps inside the house, and now I'm out here with Kitty, and she's being adorable. And I'm gonna just water the plants and then get ready for bed. So no silly stuff. No silly stuff. Gatita, why is that chalk in your way? Did the kids leave it there? Kitty. Preciosa, preciosa, ¿cómo estás? Preciosa. Gatita mía. Gatita. Angelita. You taking your bath? All right. I'll let you take your bath, and I will enjoy my flowers. I really need to clean up this table. Good Lord. I brought the fairy lights with me on our camping trip and still need to put them back. Oh, and I got a new box of fairy lights too. Put those up tomorrow, hopefully. It is 1:30 in the morning. And I'm obviously awake. The sore throat is really bothering me. I keep doing the sore throat. Yeah, it's the throat. It hurts. I do the sore throat spray, and it works for a while. But then it starts up again. So that's part of what's keeping me up. But it's also that the painkillers have worn off, and I can't take ibuprofen because of the gastritis. And I have to be careful if I just take Tylenol, because there's also Tylenol in the Percocet. So I'm going to look up the exact amount that I can take of that. And hopefully that does it. The problem I'm running into is, what if it isn't enough that that I can sleep, because I won't be able to take the Percocet if I've taken, depending on the amount of Tylenol I've taken. So it's kind of a dilemma there. A part of me says just go ahead and use the Percocet this time. I've only taken the one since coming home. They did give me 2 in the hospital. I have no memory of that, of course, but that did happen. It might have been IV. I don't know. So yeah, I've only had the one, and this is day 1 of this, so it makes sense that I've got the Percocet for a reason. And now that I'm thinking it all out, as often happens when I journal here with you guys as my sounding board, logic sometimes gratefully steps in, and we get things sorted out. So yes, I'm going to go ahead and have the other one because I need some goddamn sleep. That's what I'm going to do. I will also take an extra Colace, which is a prescription stool softener. I have regular stool softener over the counter, but they also prescribed me the Colace. I'm grateful for that. So I will go ahead and take the Percocet, but also take the Colace. I have had many bottles of water, including one with the fiber mix in it. So hopefully that helps everything to not get terribly, horribly backed up in my guts. As expected, now, the morning after, I feel everywhere that they explored in my tummy. I'm so glad they did. I'm so incredibly glad they did. And they were able to remove scar tissue and bowel endometriosis. He was actually able to get it. And my bowels are just fine, uninjured. And all the scar tissue, they were able to get it. And that's amazing. And oh, I'm so grateful. And right now, I'm reminding myself how grateful I am. Because now in my belly, I can feel every organ that was shifted. Every spot that was cleared. And I'm trying to be done with the Percocet today so that I can have a bowel movement. You guys know I try to stay away from pain meds, especially big ones, as much as possible in my life these last few years. And a big part of it, it's not just a I don't know, self-righteous kind of thing. It's because I experienced elevated liver enzymes some years ago and want to stay away from that. It's because there is so many side effects and consequences that come from the miracle that pain meds are, and I don't want the side effects. And the biggest one is, of course, constipation, and I'm trying to fight digestive pain and discomfort and disorder. So yeah, I want to be done with the Percocet. I had one last night and I don't want to have any more. So I see today being, I don't know, a lot of meditation type pain management. I'm going to, in a little bit, get up and move around gently, and gonna have some comfort coffee and my fiber drink, and gonna use some ice packs, and hopefully get through this day that I knew would be the worst. Day after just always seems to be the worst, but get through this day, and then ideally, hopefully, tomorrow be on the way to, really doing better. So, but right now, oh Lord, yeah, woo, it's I feel every little, oh God, feels like there was a circus in my belly, and they knocked down all the tents and set the animals loose to run amok. The nurse from the surgery center just called while I was recording this, and we had a really good, helpful conversation about pain management and bowel management. So I am going to go get myself make up another bottle of the fiber powder water, and you're only allowed to have 2 Colace a day, so I got to be careful with that. It's not going to be careful, but I did take more than that yesterday, and I don't want to upset my bowels. She did recommend that I do take 1 more Percocet just so the pain doesn't get on top of me, and that then from there today, just do Tylenol after the appropriate amount of time that you have to wait. And by getting some walking, gentle walking, and drinking water the way I do, and even use an enema if I can handle doing that, that my bowels should be okay. I expressed, though, my concern, because that's a big concern for me. Getting backed up, so, but it was a very helpful conversation, and we discussed several different things to try, and talked about symptoms and whatever. I really like that they call you the next day, but I would recommend that if you have questions, have a list ready for while you're kind of convalescing the day after surgery, any surgery. Write a list of any of the questions that come up, so that when they do inevitably call, you're not having to try to rack your brain. What was that other thing that was, such a big deal last night that I really wanted an answer to, and now I can't remember a damn thing. So definitely keep a pen and paper with you wherever, you're going to be laying down, and write those things down for when they do call. And then, of course, you can always, call them or call your surgeon's office and talk to them, and your phone number for that facility, for that physician, should be in your discharge papers that they send home with you. So, or there's good old Google, right? I'm going to rest for just a little longer, and then get upstairs and we'll go from there. Well, I'm up now. Had a good long nap. I've had a banana, and now I'm having some coffee. James made me coffee. Hallelujah. I also made me another fiber drink. Gonna try not to take any more of the opioid medication. We'll see how it goes. very lightheaded and uncomfortable, but not in horrible pain right now. Got some emails and things to do, and I want to spend some time with the kitty cat, maybe go outside and sit. I need to do some walking, and that's about it. So that's where we're at this point. It's been about well, it's been over 24 hours now since the actual procedure. So I've broken 2 stitches on the main, like the biggest incision. That hurts like a son of a whore. The inside pain didn't start till this morning. It's definitely radiating to my back, which just reconfirms that any gut pain that I get, for me, I feel it in my back. So don't ever dismiss back pain as just back pain. It could be from a number of sources in your body. We did find the endometriosis suspected by my family practitioner, family doctor, along with something we weren't expecting, which was scar tissue, which could have come from my various procedures, the hysterectomy, the gallbladder removal, who knows. But the one that I was afraid they weren't going to find, and that was my biggest fear with this procedure, more than pain, more than anything, was that we would go through all this, take my ovaries out, and they wouldn't even find any endometriosis. And this shot in the dark, this guess would have been just a waste. So I will be calling and informing my family doctor that, hey, you were right, you're my hero, gonna send you a basket of fruit. Be your own best and loudest advocate, especially as women, and keep talking, hollering, whatever you got to do until somebody listens. All right. I will, of course, update you all more. I have our camping video to put together. That'll go up on our vlog channel. So I will be seeing you guys soon.